Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in Blightea-on-the-Wold, and yeah, we are going to get stuck into some huge expansions today. I've been sort of looking at the area that we've got to work with and trying to sort of plan in my mind where we're going to go next. So this is what we built up so far, and yeah, we just always need, with the real population mod or whatever it's called, we just need so many more people in here. It's just going nuts. So we built this area here, which we've named T-Hampton Rise. And I really want to expand this. We've got this lovely sort of park area in the middle here. We can do a little bit more with. But I think T-Hampton Rise or equivalent sort of areas of population need to expand. We need to expand round here. We need to expand all the way down into this area here. Now, what I'm going to do with this road here... Oh, I can't move over there because we haven't bought that square yet. Let's put the camera mod on. There we go. So I'm going to take this area here and we are going to build something that I see a lot of. And I'm sure you see a lot of in the areas you live as well, where developers will come along. They will go to a farmer and they will say, we want to purchase your piece of land. And here we go. Farmer Jones around here has been farming this land. It's been in his family for so long, but now he's come of an age where he wants to retire. And he's going to sell this land for, I don't know how many millions. I don't know. How much did you get for pieces of land like this? No idea at all. And we are going to have some housing estates put in here. So this is going to be a slightly older area of town, and this is going to be brand new housing estate. So that's what we're going to do. And then look into the future. We're definitely going to sort of blend that in with this sort of style of house. I mean, these are newer style houses, but this sort of design is going to come around there. And then we've got another design of house that we're going to use over here. So we'll come back to that. And then also, just before we dive into that, we still need to work on the land value for these flats. So you might have noticed I've moved them around a bit. These 4 flats here were along here, and the land value is just so low, they are complaining all the time. So let's just take a look at our land value over here. And we can see it's okay in the middle there. I mean, it's getting towards the sort of like, I'd say this one here perhaps, and these ones here are sort of in this one here, but they've got much higher expectation of land value because of the mods that we're using. Now, what can affect the land value? Of course, noise. We've got a lot of noise around here. This noise from this industry really starts creeping into this area. You'll notice these guys here don't care about it, but the flats do. We've got noise here from our bus depot, and of course the Wave Retail Centre just comes out here slightly. But if we can maybe sort of back up the noise here a little bit. Look, some of these are abandoned already. Back up the noise a little bit here. I think that would help. And these buildings along the front here, I'm not sure we actually need them, you know, because we don't have such a huge need for industry. So I'm going to remove these ones off the front. What is that one there? That is a recycling centre. Oh, that is going to be super noisy. Let's just back that up. Yeah, over there. There we go. So hopefully that will help a bit. And like we said, we don't have a huge need for industry. So a lot of these are abandoned anyway. So that's no problem. Let's just take a look then at the land value. Nope, the noise. So what I want to see is this noise line get backed up. I mean, we're going to get a bit of red over here, but these thicker red parts to not be that close. So something that will help is trees. So as we've got a big industry area there, we can just do that and they're going to go everywhere. Now that is weird. I don't have prop and tree anarchy on. Why are they going over the road like that? Ah, I had road collision off. I bet that was the offending. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So what we could do is just sort of build up some trees in here, but not, I don't want to get into the buildings like that, just along this sort of main road here to try and cushion the sound. There we go. We can add a lot into there. I think that'll be okay. At some point, we're going to go through the map and we're going to adjust the trees that we're using for our area. But I think that, and do you know what? Even over this side of the road here, we've got our path for coming through. I'm going to go just up to there like that. Add a bit behind this park here. And then what I'm going to do is take these trees, that tree there we go, and using our line mod, Just pop some of those in there, either side of that path. There we go. So that just sort of, ignore the flats, totally destroyed. I love it. But I think that's a lot better, and it hides all the industry behind there. Let's see how that has affected the noise. Hopefully enough. That has definitely pushed the noise back. That is really good. Okay. And then the other noisy thing is our bus depot over here. So I'm thinking we might just, now that I've put these trees here, we might just readjust where this is. So let's grab that there. I'm just going to flatten out a piece of land here. So let's take that size there, and I just want a little parcel of land like this. And that should be okay. And then we're going to grab this, and we're just going to move it onto this side road again. Yeah, we'll have it onto the side road there. And I'm going to change these to two-way roads as well, because we might as well. Okay, there we go. We'll leave the car park there. I'm pretty sure the car park doesn't have any noise attached to it. No, that's fine. And there we go. Look, we can see now these lighter areas of noise. They pushed right back, which is fine. And then the other one over here is the fire station. So I'm wondering whether, if we just pop that in there, then that makes this area feel a little bit more complete. And yeah, that one definitely doesn't affect over here. This is noisy, but I think that's far enough away. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to use the Move It mod, and I'm going to grab all of these flats. We're going to reset them. There we go. Excellent. And then hopefully the land value is high enough there. Now you can see I've added some extra little things into our park here. You might have seen these before. We've used them in other builds. There we go. Flowery Passages, they're called. Excellent. By Vilgard92. There's a whole load of those. So I've just added that to our little temporary, not temporary park, but park we haven't completely finished yet. So hopefully that is going to be okay, and they will be happy with that. Only time will tell. And I'm just thinking while we're here, I might just remove all of these buildings that have died off, because I know that isn't going to help with land value. There we go. Everybody else is going to start getting happier. They will get drawn back in again very slowly, but we'll let the game worry about that. Okay, now something else we can do to help around here is some buses. And I want to take a look at my bus lines. Now, we have new choices of bus. We have been using the Opta Solo Travel West Mids bus. Let's find one of those. There it is. These are the sort of buses I grew up living by. This type of bus, sort of small, not too big. And that would quite happily go around, yeah, council estates and things like that. So that route, if we have a look, just goes straight up and down and takes in Thornby and this area here. I'm just wondering here whether we could just expand this a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to just bring that back off the main road there and down here. No, that's going to make it go weird. There we go. Like that one there and this one here. I don't know why it's going back round and out again, but whatever. Yeah, so that will just maybe increase the happiness here, but we need something for T Hampton Rise. And again, looking at what is sort of the main road, we've got the main road going up here, and then we've got this one coming through here. It's like a secondary sort of main road, and then we've got the school. So this sort of road up here, even though it's a dead end, you could count that as a main road sort of thing as well. And I'm so desperate to use a certain type of bus, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put in our route first, and we're using this as like a little bus hub area here. So if they want to come, oh yeah, we've still got some one-way roads here. Okay, well, we'll maybe change that in a bit. So they're going to come along here. They're going to come round to these shops, and I'm thinking they can literally stop outside the shops along here. So we're going to do that. Then it's going to come down this main road that we mentioned. So that is going to come, let's have a look, down here. And we're going to have a stop there. Stop down the end. And then that's going to come round to the cemetery. And eventually what's going to happen with this stop, it's going to go into this new area that we've got down here. So that is literally going to be backwards and forwards, up and down there. I'm just wondering about these flats. We've got this school. We've got that stop by that school there. Yeah, that'll be okay. And then we'll come back down to the other side. That's going to stop at the shops on the way back. And that's going to turn around and go to there. Yeah, just slightly adjusted that one. As it comes back, I've got it coming up here into the Kensal Industrial Estate. So the name of that one is going to be Kensal to T Hampton. There we go. And we'll adjust the colour of that one. And, oh man, I so want to put in here some double-decker buses just to see what they look like. I'm assuming they're going to be red, even though I put the line as purple. So let's just come down here and have a look at these. There's some of the other buses going out. They're going to disappear. Yes! There we go. We have got, let's just zoom in and take a look at this, City Transport red double-decker buses. Oh, and I just think these look fantastic. These, of course, come from the Bisquickelhausen vehicle pack. So if you want to check that out, go and have a look on the Steam Workshop. Probably got a link to it in the description below. But yeah, adds a whole load of new vehicles. And I just think these look brilliant. Now, also, that line comes through the middle here. So what I'm going to do is add a stop outside the middle here as well. Because that is also going to take care of some of their needs. And hopefully, with the very high expectations of land value they've got, that is going to help. And then I also want to have another line that comes out here to the school. This one isn't really going to go too far. We're going to have it on... Let's have a look. Oh, auto-save on what was going on there. Quick sip of tea. Ah, there we go. So this line here is going to start just over here when it lets me. There we go. And I'm thinking we might run that up past the shops here. I want to go on the other side of the road, but it's not letting me. Okay, maybe we won't. Yeah, let's just go up the main road here. So we're going to have a couple of stops. Maybe another one there. And then we're going to head into this way. Stop outside the school. I don't think I can loop round because none of these roads connect, do they? So we'll just go to the end. And then we'll come back down again. And just have a stop on either side. I really wanted a stop in here as well. So we can do that now on the way back or not. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to put the stops here on the main road. And you'll see what I'm going to do. We're going to have a stop. And this one's going to come through here as well. There we go. And then that's going to finish up there. And then I'm going to add another stop there. And then I want to see if I can move these stops over here. I think I might have used a one-way road or something. No, it's a normal road. Lots of traffic for some reason. Let's just see if I can drag these stops over. It's not letting me put stops on this road, which is really weird. But I can do it on this road here. Let me just change this. I'm just going to put in that road. Yeah, something's happened there. They were all getting stuck, weren't they? So that was a little bit odd. So now I bet it will let me do it. Cannot find path. Oh, fixed it. No idea what was going on there. Just had to redraw some roads in and it's working okay. So we'll add these stops around here as well. We can get rid of that road there. And I think that is going to help. We're getting some weird hawky-balkiness with cars. Look, like this car doesn't know where he's going. I think I'm going to delete him. And I might have to restart the game. But we shall see. Another little change from last episode, which I haven't shown you, is I had to level out this car park because it was built on a slope and it just meant that cars were floating in the air. So I've leveled this out, which meant it was below the road here. So what I've done is just put a piece of key wall in, which I'm still sort of adjusting here and there. There we go. Just to cover up the fact that it's dipped down lower, and I think it looks okay. I think that will do. So once again, the land value was too low for these lovely people over here. So I think what we're going to do is we need to look at some of the other services that we've got. So we've got medical services over here. We don't have any death care coverage, and at the moment we've only got access to the cemetery. Just wondering whether we could just squeeze that in opposite the park over here. I think that'll be good. Our fire... Oh, actually, hang on a sec. We've got our child healthcare centre, of course, and our elder care. I don't believe we've got any of those anywhere in our city. No, we do not. Okay. Well, that is going to make a big difference. Now, I'm wondering whether we could just squeeze one of those into the park here. So that's going to cover most of that side of the city. And then over here, a child healthcare centre by these sort of flats over here, I think would work well. Let's just flatten out a little pad. Yeah, that will go in there nicely. We can do a bit of terraforming around that. But then our elder care, that is a much larger building. Let's see, could I squeeze one in there to cover all of this area? What have we got along this main road? We've got nothing here but trees and a little park in the back of these houses. I think that would actually work quite well. Although it's overlapping their gardens, isn't it? That is a shame. What about if we go here? We might just be able to squeeze that in. Let's have a look. And then adjust this path that goes through here. There we go, something like that, and then a bit of a land smoothie over here. I think, just shove that over a tiny bit, I think we'll be okay with that. So that's covered most of this side, and then if we could have one over here as well somewhere, that would be really good. Oh, I always feel bad putting these next to the cemeteries. What about... Let's have a look. What about other shops here? That could be quite good. Got the high street. We've got this building here. And I'm just thinking of using this square for more sort of services and things, because we really do need to build up the land value in the area. So let's just check the other services. So we've got enough coverage with the fire, which is fine. And the police, we've got that as well. Schools, we don't have enough coverage by any stretch of the imagination. So we've got elementary school here and here. Actually, that is okay. High school. Right, so we're going to have a high school in here as well. And I mentioned before, I downloaded some of these Toronto high schools because they do look pretty British, I have to say, in their design. Let's just grab some of these buildings here and just take a look at some of these. I think they're pretty nice. I want a nice big one in here. Not necessarily right on the corner, but in this area. Let me just go through... Oh, wow, there's loads. Let me just go through these and see what we've got. Oh, man, that is a pretty good looking high school. I quite like the look of this one. Let's pop that one in. We can have that coming off of the main road here, right by the school. So we've got access to the buses already here. I think that is pretty swish. And then we can work to... sort the area out here. What is it with these cars? What is going on? 33% traffic flow. Why is it suddenly gone so bad? I definitely think I need to do a bit of a reload here, because it was all working totally perfectly well before and something has changed. I'm wondering if I've got too many buses on my bus lines. Let's just have a quick look. We didn't change the bus on bus line 3, did we? Let's just have a look what I've got. Minibus, super bendy buses. I don't think I want to go for all of those. We're going to do the same as this one here. The Optare Solo Travel West Mids number 16. There we go. And then we're going to just recolour that one to green sort of colour. And then where does that one go so we can rename it? So that comes up here to our elementary school in T Hampton. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rename this there we go, the T Hampton, whoa, too many T Hamptons, T Hampton Elementary School, excellent. And then that is going to be the T Hampton Elementary School line. There we go, T Hampton Princess Hay, as it comes past the Princess Hay flats over here. Excellent. Or how many buses do we have on each of these vehicles? 3, 14, 6. So yeah, I think that's okay. 14 double-decker buses. Probably far too many, so I'm going to drop that down to, let's say, 5, and that's got 3 vehicles on there. That should be okay. So I'm going to do a quick reload, and then I'll be back with you, because I think there's some hawky-balkiness going on here. Okay, we're back in the game. Things seem to be going okay, so we'll just let this keep running and keep our eyes on what's going on. Man, people are using this car park like mad, aren't they? Excellent. So, I've just been looking at the comments of the last episode that just released while I was recording this, and a couple of people pointed out to me that the problem that we've got going on here. So if we look at our realistic population, we have the information here that this is a level 5 building. So immediately, as soon as we plot this down, it's level 5. That's it. There's no leveling up. It is just done. Which is something that's going to happen when you're using sort of Rico and plopping down buildings like this. So what I'm going to do is I've got the building level control mod. So let me just pause the game. I'm just going to reset all of these again so they come back to life using the... There we go, the Move It mod. Excellent. Turn the Move It mod off. And then if we select one of these, we can see the level, immediately level 5. So we're going to set that as maximum level 3. And we're going to downgrade that so it's level 3. And yeah, we need to do that for each one of these. There we go. And the last one. I'm just picking level 3 as a sort of a midpoint. So I'm hoping that is going to be much better. Now we can see what sort of level these at. So these will level up to level 5, but they work their way up. I think if we go on to here, yeah, level 2, so we've got all sorts of different sorts. Level 5, level 2, level 1. Oh, okay. So I put in the level 2 buildings, and then they would have gone up through these lists. So I have to be careful with that. That's something that I hadn't really considered. This is new. All of this sort of is a bit new to building this way. What is this bus doing? He's just sat there. Oh no, he's off. There we go. Excellent. So I'm hoping now that is going to be... And oh, look at that. The land value has shot up as well, which is fantastic because of all these other items we've put down. Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Okay, I feel like I need to do a little bit of work here on this school. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. We've got some parking. We've got a gymnasium. We've got some sports facilities over here. Learning to deal with the different sizes in the land. Key walls coming in very handy. And then I've got the crematorium coming off this side road at the back here. Few trees around. I'm thinking this is looking pretty good. We're getting a huge influx of traffic now, as there's a lot of people wanting to move in to our blocks of flats again now that they've come alive. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. There is traffic for days. Ah, dear. Well, okay. I think we'll just have to deal with that. because I'm hoping that is taking care of a lot of our needs. Still got lots of demand for residential. 8,000 is our next one, is it? Is it? Yeah, we've hit the one before. 8,000 is our next one. Let's just check how our buses are doing now. Okay, so we've got some passionate, still 10 buses on there. Did I not adjust that? Let's see how. So which ones are these? These are the small vehicle that holds 30. And to be honest, they're not all being used. So we're going to drop that down to 6. And let's look at this top one. This is the double-decker buses that hold 60, which is fantastic. Actually, probably could do with some more. I don't know. They're sort of spreading out, aren't they? We've got some people up here. I mean, this is about to loop round and pick those up. So I think, actually, we'll probably be okay with that one. Our last one, lots of passengers on here. Again, the bus is not being too overly used, but some on each. So I think we'll leave it as it is. Oh, we need some water over here. I'll get right on that. And just looking at our stops over here. See, this one goes through here, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I was just wondering whether we could add a couple of more stops by the schools for some of these. We're going to have a water pipe coming up this little back service road here. There we go. Let's go back to here and have a look. So this purple one stops over there, which is okay. So that's by the shops and everything. This one here, let's just go through these one at a time. So the purple one's okay. Our green one actually comes up here anyway. So I'll tell you what, we're going to add a stop on either side. Yeah, that's fine. That's away from the junction. There we go. Nicely widen the road. And with our small buses that we've got as well, like this one here, that should fit nicely in there without blocking the traffic. If that was one that was going to stop, which it isn't. Okay, fine. You do what you want to do. So that's that one. And then we'll look at the orange one as well. So I'm wondering whether if we brought this up here, then that bus is going to come down that main road and going to have to come through here. Or we could just add stops on here. Is that far enough away? I think that should be okay. So these are put the side ones on. We've still got space to get past. I think that should be fine. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Just need to add a little bit more fence in here. Let's just do that. That's going to go up to there. Just to close that off. Yeah. Thinking that is looking okay. And these haven't crumbled around our ears yet, which is just fantastic. We're now at level 2 on Princess Hay Park. So that means we've unlocked some new things. So let's just see what we've got in here. Park info booth. I don't think. Let's just turn that on and off again so I can see. There we go. I don't think we've had park info booths yet. So let's pop one of those in there. And I think that'll probably do. And these are working nicely, aren't they? Which is great. So educate more citizens to make it go up to 4. I'm wondering if that's the way that it now is stopping at 3. That is how it's going to work. Hopefully, that is it. But I really like the way this little area has turned out. Fantastic. So we are struggling for trash collection that we've got down here. So I'm thinking we're going to stick with the recycling centres. And I'm going to put 4 of those all together along the back until we can upgrade and change. Now, can I pick a different vehicle? I can. British dustbin lorry. Okay, for that one. What's this one going to have? Waste transfer truck. Let's just do British dustbin lorries all the way along there. Is that going to change these ones, or it's going to be the next one that comes out? And there we go. Oh, we've got different colours. Let's have a look what we've got. So we've got the red ones here. Can't zoom in any closer. We've got the yellow one. We've got like a... Is that dark green or... Yeah, it looks like dark green to me. Oh, let's come out of that view. Zip. And I think there's probably a 4th colour as well when this one pops one out as well. But that is cool. I'm liking that. Okay, just a little something else I was going to show you as well. I think it's over here. Put in a teeny tiny mini roundabout. Now, it doesn't work as, you know, it doesn't work as a roundabout. It is traffic lights around a four-way junction, but this is a little decal that you can place in the middle. Let me see if I can grab that. There we go. From the UK Revived project. It's called the UK Mini Roundabout. So there we go. Yeah, very exciting. I'm liking that. Still got a lot of traffic coming in. I'm just going to see where that's going. Let's use the inbuilt road tool. So we'll pick this road. It's all got to come through there. And a lot of it is heading over this way to all of these houses. So we've got a bit lot, you know, we've got over 6,000 population. And everybody is using this one way to get into the city. So what's going up here? Not enough water? Is there something wrong with the water pipes? Oh, our water availability is low. Got to keep an eye on this over here. Yep, let's up that. Let's go 95. I think that should be okay. Electricity. Let's up that one as well. That's going to pop up to 100. We need to build some more services soon by the look of it. Office unhappiness is 100%. Well, we have no offices, so I'm not overly concerned about that. But I am wondering whether soon we need to buy this other square. In fact, let's do that now. Let's buy this square over here, so we've got that price attached to it. Excellent. And then when we start expanding out this way, we can definitely have another entrance into the city, because this one on its own is just not enough, is it? We can see that by all of the traffic. And I'm wondering whether... Yeah, when we've got this square over here, we can run this way and have all of our industry join the highway that side, but at the minute that is not what's happening. So I would now like to change this road here. So let us delete all of this old-fashioned highway that we've got going on. Yep, we'll go up to there, and then we're going to use this one here, which I much prefer, which is the UK highway, which is fantastic. And if I carry that straight, yeah, we can see where the space is in between the trees. So maybe let's just try and follow that as best we can. There we go. And then we'll just do a Control S. You go there. Just stick on your side of the highway. And now we get the proper, correct, everybody get back on it, British looking highway. Or motorway, of course. It'd be called a motorway, wouldn't it? I'm calling it a highway. I'm so used to playing in American, I forget. And something we do need along here. Now, with these motorways like this, it is very, I mean, not unusual, but very rare to have them just level with the houses like this. They would be set down lower quite often into the land. Let's just grab a section here and just move this down. So something more along the lines like that. So as you look out the back of these houses, you're looking over the top rather than looking straight into the highway. So I'm thinking maybe we will do that all the way along here. There we go. We'll go up to, say, there. And, of course, at the end, it's going to look a bit winky-wonky until we unlock that square. Then Control-H on the Move It mod. Set them to that height. There we go. So we've got a bit more of an embankment now. I'm going to slope that from there to there, just to help with that. And I think the rest will be okay. Yeah, that's a bit better. So that, in real life, would help to negate the noise that you've got coming through there. Let me just lift up this water tower. Get that. Yep, there we go. Up to the height. Excellent. And then we would certainly have a lot of trees all along here. Again, to stop the noise. There we go. Very good. And it's already got fencing on the side. So we're going to assume that sort of sound barrier to help with that as well. Excellent. There we go. Let's just keep an eye on how much water that's making for us. An absolute ton. So I think we can drop this all the way down. I'm going to keep an eye. Actually, it'd be easier if I open this one, wouldn't it? There we go. I seem to... Oh, another autosave. Quick sip of tea. I think the amount of water they provide, you know, has been beefed up. Yeah, there we go. So 80%. I think that should be fine. Right, 85 then. That is my last offer. Yeah, there we go. Let's just see how much water these things are producing. What does it say on there? 60,000 meters cubed a week. Is that normal? Has that been adjusted because of the population mod? Something's going on. Maybe they're using less water to try and balance out that need there. Perhaps that's what it is. So a little bit of planning here on this new square that we've just bought from our farmer. Farmer Giles. I think it's Farmer Jones, wasn't it? Yeah, it's an interesting little square that we've got here. Natural resources, full of ore. As we've mentioned before, the ore gives us this sort of farmed look. So we are going to remove, that's this one here, all of the ore from this area. We're going to put that up. There we go, and we can see it's going to be green underneath. There we go, and to get that lovely green colour, it's got fertile land under here, but I think we'll just leave it like it is. I don't mind that. So looking at some of our roads here, I don't necessarily... Oh, look at this, got a nice junction here. I don't necessarily want to keep these going straight through there because we're going to end up sort of curving round sort of through here. Let's just have a quick look at the lay of the land. Yeah, this is pretty flat. And then we've got, let's put the camera mod on so we can have a look. Apart from this hill here. So it may be that we can continue straight and then it's going to start curving over here. And then it's going to split either side of this sort of lake that we've got over here. So let's just maybe follow this curve of the land here with this road, I think. There we go, and that's going to head off over this way and go that side of the lake. And then this one over here. And we might end up having another road coming off of this. But I think for now, that's going to be okay to start building off of. And as we said, big housing estates need to go in here, don't they? Oh, we've leveled up. Excellent. Some gazebos. Oh, that'll be good. Let's just come over here. Back to our little park. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And throw in. We're going to have a nice gazebo there. And we're going to have a nice gazebo there. Why not one over here at the end and one over here at the end? Oh, can't quite reach that one. Let's grab that. There we go. We mentioned before, don't really mind about people getting into this park and not paying. It was just leveling up. That was all it was about. Excellent. Looking like a nice little intercity park. I feel like we need a few trees around here. Well, once again, thank you for your support. Be sure to check out the next video on the screen. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And any ideas that you have, leave a comment below because I am always compiling a list of the best ideas and you guys and girls come up with the best ones, I have to say. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.